Hello, it's Rover here, and welcome back to another episode here on the Survival Let's Play world. In today's episode, we are going to be building a mob farm. In the last episode, we did a world tour, and in today's episode, as usual, we are standing on top of the villager flying machine. Definitely not a killer. Definitely doesn't kill them. I've done a poll in a recent live stream, and it came out on top about 80% vote. Was to do a general mob farm. So that's what we're going to be building today. I'm gonna go off now, look for some designs, and we will decide whereabouts to build it on the island. I'm thinking maybe over there somewhere, or around here. But I think over there will be quite nice. Alright, I definitely want something that's toggleable. So we can turn it on and off, because if we're AFKing over there, we then don't want mobs to be spawning up there, just ruining the mob cap. So we'll have something where you go up in the sky. So yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to go off, look for a design. We'll have a mess around with it in the testing world, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, so I have been looking around. I've only just spent a couple of minutes just on YouTube having a look around for good mob farm designs. And the first thing I thought was, why did I say we could build it on the Mushroom Island? Mobs can't spawn on a Mushroom Island. So we definitely won't be building it on here. If I was to put it on here and then just wonder why there were no mob drops, oh dear. So I think what I'll do is we're going to build it off the side of the ocean here. So somewhere in this area in a deep ocean biome, we'll probably just pillar out from there a bit and see where to build it. So the first thing, it's ilmango's design that I think Mumbo built. He modified it, but we're using the exact one ilmango used. And there is tons of resources. I'm just going to quickly bring that up to my side. There is, if I just read it through, 32 leaves, 128 dispensers, 10 sticky pistons, 282 building blocks, 4,201 slabs, 270 redstone dust, 1 lever, 83 redstone torches, 23 repeaters, 233 glass, 2 cobblestone walls, 11 comparators, 9 redstone blocks, 7 hoppers, 1 dropper, 8 slime blocks, 544 magma blocks, that's going to be a pain to get, 128 buckets, and 54 of any item. Hello, Mr. Vindicator. How are you? You good? Yeah, that's good to know. So we're going to have to start getting some of these resources together. I don't know how much of this will get done in today's episode. It might be a 2-episode project thing, but I think the first thing we're going to have to do is probably work out, I'll turn it all into stack form, and I think we're going to have to head off to the nether. Why is there a rail there? We'll head off to the nether and we will get to work mining those magma blocks. I think that'll look really nice in a first-person time-lapse. So let's start off. Okay, so it's been about half an hour, 45 minutes, and I've actually done it. It's all in these 5 shulker boxes. So we've got this shulker box here. The magma blocks didn't take too long, that's why I didn't do a time-lapse. I had quite a few, I only had to go and get out a couple of stacks. For some of them I've gone a little bit over because I think all you need is 8.5 stacks for this one, but I've got 9 stacks because why not? And some of them I've got the exact amount of resources, other ones I've got a bit more than needed. So as you can see, there is again tons and tons and tons of stone slabs, but they weren't too bad to craft. Now we've got the cobble farm up and running, which Fishy and Keith's guest I believe built, and we've just been shoving them in the smelter, so that didn't take very long at all. So that didn't take too long to build. Now we actually need to build it. Which I think I will do as a time lapse because I think that's going to work best. Okay, right, goodbye. Ow. Smack in the face. I think what we do is we maybe do it over a deep ocean, which is all around here basically. This is deep ocean here. I kind of want to do it part away from that. Where do we build this? Do we build it off the coast over here? Deep ocean all around here. Yeah, this seems good. So I think what we'll do is we'll build it off of this. Actually, this will be a good platform because we're going to have to pillar out and across. So if we place all our things around here, another one there. Find where I put my cobblestone in. Of course, it'll be in the last one I looked in. And I think what we're going to do is just pillar across out here. till we've got a good amount of space, and I'm going to have to start cracking on with the design. I think the first thing, I need to pick up some packed ice. That's one thing I did forget. I forgot how annoying dispensers are to craft, because obviously bows don't stack, which means it's so annoying to craft them. So what I did was chuck them all on the floor. That seems to work best if you sort of chuck them all on the floor and then sort of be standing in them, so your inventory gets filled with it. I'd say this is a good throwing up out. Rover a deep ocean, yeah, that seems good. Right, let's get rid of that. Thank you. I'm going to go and grab some packed ice, because I think I'm going to need some of that. And I think I'll make an infinite water source as well, because I think that's going to help. And over here, there is a stack of every single ore block which we have collected this season, me and Fishy. So that looks epic. Fishy did the emeralds. I did the coal. Fishy made the gold farm. Basically, that's what we used to get the gold. Iron farm. That was all from over there, so that didn't actually take too long in the end. Redstone. We actually had to go out mining. I do a bit of extra mining today to get some more of the redstone resources we needed. What's in there? Is that that's just ice? Is that packed ice as well? I saw you. We actually have a ton of packed ice in, so we'll just grab 9 stacks. Never going to use all that, but the plan is I think we'll have a storage system underneath, sort of directly underneath it, because I think that'll work best. What building? So let's shove. Was it in there? Yep, wasn't there. There we go. I'm going to get infinite water source up here just so we can do some different work, and I think we will need to actually time-lapse this. Might do in progress updates, I don't know. We'll see how things go. It could be a time-lapse, might not be. Let's have a look. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we didn't do a time-lapse. Well, I haven't decided to do a time-lapse. So I'm doing sort of progress updates. So the first thing I've done, I've not actually completed it. The first thing I have done is actually just getting in this magma block floor, which I did just have a fire resistant potion on, so it's quite easy to run around on these. But now it's you just die whenever you want to do it. So we'll just fill in the rest of these blocks here, and we'll have the magma floor done. So this is where the mobs will fall down and die on, and the water, which we are going to be working on next, will come out of dispensers on the sides just here. Go down to the middle, push the mobs, push the items to that small gap there. So if we get these last few blocks in, holding shift helps on this. So as you can see, there's a 1 block gap here, and there is a little water stream going down there. We'll do something probably in the next episode of where that water leads to, which currently is just the end of this platform. If we run, shift. As you can see, there's just a water drop there, which I probably want to drop off here and just put a few more blocks around this, so any items that do fall in there don't go into the ocean. That's probably a good idea. So the next thing I have to do is now get some glass going up here and the dispensers. So we'll do that. I'll wire it up, and then I'll see you after that. Okay, so we have the magma floor in place, which I showed you in the last clip. We have the dispensers and the redstone wiring in place, which is really quite simple. It's just running redstone around the outside. All these dispensers should be full of water, so now it's the test. If we activate this, the water gets dispensed, goes right down to the middle, and looks like every single one has been dispensed. Go and double check these corners, make sure they're... Is that going to lose drops? I don't know. It's ilmango. It'll be fine. Let's reactivate this again. There we go. Get rid of that. So I don't know what the next phase is. I don't know if it's actually starting to build all the platforms. But we'll have a look, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, so I have been busy. As you can see, we've got obviously all the stuff we did in the last clip still there. But we have started the pattern for the actual layers where the mobs are going to spawn. So the mobs are going to spawn off here. They get pushed off by water that will be in these dispensers, but I'm not putting them in yet in case I accidentally activate it. It goes everywhere, ruins everything. And then they'll fall off and die down there. So the first platform, can we get under that? Yep, we can. So it's basically 2 different things. We've got slabs here, so spiders don't try and climb up. But we have a redstone block and a sticky piston up there, which when activated, it will push down, activate these dispensers because there's a redstone dot there. So if we head up to the top, it's basically a 2-layer pattern. So here we have the slime block, the redstone block underneath. So when that's pushed down, it'll activate the other pistons. So it's basically, we just need to build this pattern over and over again. So the next floor level is going to be right here, and then this goes out 8 blocks. Should be good. Yep. And yeah, this is all we have to do now, is just place more under there. We want to stop there, stop there. So you do kind of get to learn the pattern, which is nice. It's nice to have a build that is not too complicated, and you can kind of learn the pattern over and over again. I'm not sure how many floors it's got. I think it could be 8 floors. I'm not 100% sure, but that sounds about right. So I'll have to double check that, but I'm going to continue building these up, and I'll probably see you either once we're it'll probably be once we're at the very top. We built all the platforms, and we got to do the timing systems up the top, which is going to be interesting because with my I have to say I'm not great at following tutorials. Like, it seems to be every single tutorial I follow and don't test it out before, which is what I've done today. It generally goes wrong. So I'm hoping this one doesn't go wrong. It's gone smoothly so far. I want to actually remove that slab there. So as you can see, we're just making the spawning platform above, and yeah, so it's going to be, I think this thing's going to look really cool. I really like how these look. Obviously that pillar's going to go, that was just for me to get up there, so I'll have to actually remove that quite soon, because that's going to get in the way a bit. But otherwise, I think, yeah, I will see you in a minute once we have got all the platforms complete, and we're up at the top, and we're about to do the redstone wiring. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we haven't done it yet, but I thought I'd just give you a progress update on what's going on. So over here, we have all these levels complete. Taken a while, but listening to some music, it doesn't go too long. I'm currently working on this level here. I was like, why not let's do a quick progress update? I need to work out what's going on over there. Oh, I really have no clue. So we just continue to build it. I thought I'd just show you what we've done so far. I believe it's 16 layers, it's not 8. And as you can see, if we grab these, we scroll over like that, you will see that we seem to have 4 more layers to build, because there's 4 dispensers a layer, so that's the way I've done that. So we're going to continue doing this, and hopefully by the next clip I'll see him top. I might go and give Minecraft Liner a help. I think he's been down a couple of times, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so it's currently night, and we have managed to build up the whole way up to the top platform. And the next thing we have to do is really extend out this top platform by another 15 blocks on top, just to make sure no light at all get into these layers. Obviously, they're lit up at the moment, stop mob spawning, because it's because we don't want mob spawning while we're working, because that's just creeper comes along, blows up. That's going to be an absolute pain to fix. So what we need to do is now just extend this massive diamond platform the whole way out, and then we're going to move on to doing some of the redstone work, which is going to be interesting. Ilmango's quite good at tutorials. Well, he's not quite good. He's amazing at it. So I'm sure they'll be quite easy to follow. To be honest, I haven't done many of his tutorials in the past, so but so far it's been really quite easy and simple to build. And to be honest, for the size it is, it's fairly resource friendly. Like, there's not much redstone goes into this. It's just a lot of slabs. There's just a lot of building work to do, which is a bit of a pain, but it's nice. I've been doing this all in one day. Been on here for a few hours, so it's quite a nice chill thing to do with some music. I forgot to mention, links to this video can be found possibly in the iCard if I remember, but that's quite unlikely. So it will be down in the description to Ilmango's tutorial on how to build this. So yeah, I'm going to crack on, build out this outer platform here, and I will see you once I've done that, and we'll crack on with some of the redstone work. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've been busy, and you might notice I might sound a little bit different. I have almost nearly lost my voice, which isn't brilliant for recording or YouTube at all. But I'm going to crack on with things. As you can see, we have this entire redstone system done. I have no clue what any of this does, so I'm not even going to try to explain it. If you want to see this, I just lost my voice then, please feel free to go to our Ilmango's video, which is in the description down below, so you can go and see. And this does something which activates the entire farm, and I'm currently doing the most painful job ever, which is making this torch tower going down. So it's really quite, well, it's a real simple process, but it's so boring to do. As you can see, this is all I need to do. I just place some blocks like this, put another block there, redstone, redstone torch. And I just have to complete that all the way down to the bottom. Slow and painful process. But yeah, I have actually tested the system. I tried just putting some items in the very bottom one, and they seem to be spurted out every so often. So that seems good. So the system, I believe, is working, which is good sign. For a minute, I had a thought that I might have to rebuild it, but I just put a redstone dot in the wrong place, so it was all okay. It's all good in the end, so we don't have to rebuild it, which is a good thing. I actually made this platform in case I was going to fly and land, but it seems to be okay. I've got a 1x1 pillar that I pillared up the whole way up here. No, that's the pillar there. We will jump down onto that. Thank you very much. There we go. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes, and I'm going to go and have to get some more things, and I just destroyed my platform. So that is annoying. I need to go and get some more stone bricks from the base. Actually, I think I am completely out of blocks, because I've been using them for sort of other things. Not because ilmango gives a list in the video. But I've used a bit more than that. Yeah, so it's actually a Tuesday for me. This is one of the last days I can actually record. I'm streaming tomorrow, which means that kind of puts recording out the window because I'm away. I'm out in the evening. So yeah, this is kind of one of the last days I can record, which is a bit worrying. Obviously I'll edit it on Thursday, get it rendered and uploaded then. But yeah, it's kind of a bit... These days, they're just getting busier and busier. Yeah, so I will... It should come out on time, this week's video, but I definitely got quite a chaotic time coming up, so if any videos do come out, keep up to date with my Twitter, Discord, that kind of stuff, which again can be found links down in the description. I'm not going to start promoting those yet. I'm going to crack on and continue to build this torch tower, so I'll see you once we've got the torch tower done, and I think we'll be running the first test of the farm with the water buckets in place. Oops, that's the wrong button. It could be interesting, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we have the farm complete. It's fully done, and I've been doing a little bit of AFK, and it is working. It's working really well. So if we land down here, you will see that we got that torch tower completed. Hop back around here. That torch tower is now completed, and that is what sends the pulse down into those dispensers, which moves all the items down to the bottom. I do need to clear up this bridge. There's some few bits clearing up I still need to do, but that's things I'll do in a bit. But if we fly up to the top, as you can see, all the platforms are... Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, we're up at the top. Out. Smack my face on the block. And now we need to find the... Well, actually, we're going to have to jump over here. The lever. And we will activate the farm. And there you can see the layers of water being activated. Mobs get pushed down. If we stand up here, we just hold... And as you can see, every so often the water will get dispensed, so the mobs can fall off the side, down there, and that water there is also being dispensed and removed. So yeah, this is working really well. I've been doing a tiny bit of AFKing up at this platform up here. Oh, whoops, just wasted a lot of rockets there. If we fly down here and land on this platform, there we go. As you can see, this was from a very short amount of time, but 44 gunpowder, that's really good. So yeah, this farm's gone really well. So for the time being, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do some clearing up, and I think what we might do is, depending on how much time there is left of the episode, kind of work out where we want the storage system to go, because I think that's what we'll do in the next episode. We'll build some kind of storage system. What I really want to do is some kind of underwater storage system. I think that'll look really cool. Something that's like down in the depths down here. So the items, we'll have to do something cool with the items where they get dropped down. But yeah, I don't really 100% know what we're going to do with that. So I think that is actually going to be it for today's episode. I've just thought about it while talking, and I think that is it, all the time I have really for today's episode. So if you have enjoyed, please do like, as it really helps out the channel a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye! I just wasted a lot of rockets. Goodbye.